Do you want more success, more growth, more results? Then it's time for the Boundless Success Accelerator from the Modern Observer Group. This isn't your average coaching program. It's where top performers come to dominate. Weekly group sessions, on-demand coaching, a community that's got your back, and a power-packed library of tools to supercharge your business and career. No more excuses, no more waiting. Get in, level up, and start building the life you've been dreaming about. Visit us at modernobserver.com/boundlesssuccess to join today. Let's get you to the next level. We're here because the news is being distorted. We're here because people are being inundated with misinformation on social media. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth. Another Supreme Court win for the Trump administration. A criminal investigation into Crossfire Hurricane. New regulations on farmland sales, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. The death toll in Central Texas has risen to 111 following last week's devastating floods. 11 campers from Camp Mystic, where 27 children and young campers died, are still missing. More rain is expected today through tonight, potentially worsening the flooding and making rescue efforts more difficult. Chris Boyer of the National Association for Search and Rescue noted that with floods, you don't typically find a lot of people alive. The Supreme Court on Tuesday allowed the Trump administration to move forward, at least for now, with plans to implement large-scale cuts to the federal workforce, issuing a stay that lifts a lower court's injunction against the administration's executive order. In a 6-3 decision, the justices granted the emergency request filed by the White House last week, clearing the way for Executive Order number 14210 to take effect while legal challenges play out in the Ninth Circuit and potentially the High Court. The order directs federal agencies to carry out sweeping reductions in force and agency reorganizations. It has been described by administration officials as a lawful effort to streamline government and eliminate waste. Critics, including labor unions, local governments, and nonprofit organizations, argue the president is unlawfully bypassing Congress to dismantle major parts of the federal government. Former CIA Director John Brennan and former FBI Director James Comey are under criminal investigation for potential wrongdoing related to the Trump-Russia probe, known as Crossfire Hurricane, including allegedly making false statements to Congress, according to Justice Department sources. CIA Director John Ratcliffe referred evidence of wrongdoing by Brennan to FBI Director Kash Patel for potential prosecution, DOJ sources said. The sources also said that the referral was received and told Fox News Digital that a criminal investigation into Brennan was opened and is underway. DOJ sources declined to provide further details. It is unclear at this point if the investigation spans beyond his alleged false statements to Congress. As for Comey, DOJ sources said that an investigation into the former director is underway, but could not share details of what specifically is being probed. President Trump expressed heightened frustration with Vladimir Putin on Tuesday, explaining how the Russian president is standing in the way of his desired peace deal. "We get a lot of bullshit thrown at us by Putin, if you want to know the truth," Trump said during a cabinet meeting, adding that the Russian leader was killing too many people in Ukraine. Just a day prior, Trump announced that the U.S. will resume its shipment of weapons to Ukraine, reversing a pause imposed by the Pentagon amid concerns of dwindling U.S. stockpiles. Ukraine has to be able to defend themselves. They're getting hit very hard now, said Trump. The Department of Agriculture announced that it was banning the sale of farmland to Chinese nationals, citing concerns that China was purchasing land adjacent to key military and infrastructure sites for strategic purposes. The department will also conduct a review of all privately owned land near military bases. Secretary of Agriculture Brooke Rollins said that such land is under threat from criminals, from political adversaries, and from hostile regimes. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of the Raw Naked Truth Daily News Brief, as well as our sister podcast, Carnivore Radio, with news analysis and commentary, and the rest of the Xvadio Podcast Network at xvadio.com, the Apple Podcast app, YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.